Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and well, you know, since we're at this point coming down to the last few roguelikes that were in the 7-day roguelike 2012 challenge, I've kind of hit a point where I can't actually play any of the other successes for various reasons, and I will just get to them as I go. So this is actually a list of all of the challenge results, and let's just bring the screen up so you can see. Yeah, it's Rogue Temple 2012. You can just go to, in fact, roguetemple.com, go do, and suddenly we're here at the Temple of the Roguelike. But yeah, that's where all of this stuff is, and you can find all of the, well, pretty much the same sorts of things I've been linking in the websites, in the videos here. So, yeah, you know, feel free to use this. This is just another thing that kind of showed up after a while. So, anyway, let's just go ahead and look at the 5 that I haven't shown that are successes, or technically show. First one is 2419, the roguelike, and the reason I can't play it is, unfortunately, because it is a Android game. And, well, you know, I actually found an Android emulator and I tried to install it, but it just did not want to install. It, in fact, downloaded on the Android and then asked if it wanted to be installed, but then it would not work. So unfortunately, that is what happened. However, since we can kind of look at the evaluations, I figure I might as well just kind of show that on. 2149, oh, boop, boop, boop. Silly me. 2149 didn't do so well, and we can actually see the little results here. Yeah, this video is going to be kind of boring. I don't really hold it against you if you don't continue looking at it. So, oh yeah, look at all that stuff. That's things going on. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd just resize this so that it shows up better. In any case, so we got, looks nice, but there's no game. So I guess a lot of, similar to what Sent from the Depths of Beyond or whatever. Tech demo, likes the aesthetics. Wow, look at that guy right there. Got a 3 there for that dude. But overall, I guess just nothing really to play, nothing really special, pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see, I guess, if you want to see what it was like, you know, look no further than my little review on Ascent in the Depths of Beyond. Of course, I can't say that for myself without really playing it, so if you have an Android, you know, go ahead and check it out. Maybe somebody could even post a video regarding it, I don't know. Anyway, let's on to the next one. The next one that we didn't have, that we couldn't play for various reasons. Dune the Roguelike, with an instead of an So, apparently that one was pretty cool. I guess you can just download it at GitHub, that's always nice. It apparently didn't do so well, and I don't really know why. I couldn't really find screenshots. Again, aesthetics seem to have looked pretty nice, but then all in all it kind of screwed up on other things. The rating isn't as bad, I guess, you know, a difference of 0.6 points, which is pretty significant, but I mean, when you compare it to all the others, a fairly low average. But the reason I couldn't play it is because it's only on the Mac OS X. Again, if anybody can play it and post a video or something, that'd be great. You're not allowed to legally emulate Mac. Darn it, why do I keep doing this? Legally allowed to emulate Mac, even just the server, which is the one thing I could find for virtualization. So, and you can't install Mac stuff unless it is literally on a Mac computer. So, you know, monopolies and all that. Anyway, let's see. I guess let's just go on to the next one. I really like the idea of Dune RL, though. So, you know, I'm sure it was pretty cool to think about. You know, game based on the Dune novels. Nothing to do with them other than kill and eat corpses for countrymen wandering the desert. You're the Duke. And yeah, I guess it looks nice. It is worth the effort of compiling to see what it looks like, even if the actual gameplay is still bare bones. Probably couldn't have said it better myself. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, you can just go ahead and download it at GitHub. You know, it's survival roguelike, exploring, pretty typical stuff. Anyway, moving along, the next game that I was not able to take a look at was Linlim's Vague Adventure Roguelike by Linlim, Mike Linlim. Also, well, yeah, these guys also have names. I mean, you can clearly see them, Adam Piskel and Dan Brooker. Anyway, let's just keep going. The reason I couldn't play this one is because I couldn't find it, and unfortunately, you know, I thought, oh, I'll just download it later, but where is it? Critical failure. I need to conserve storage space on the server, which I don't own. So, yeah, I guess he doesn't use Dropbox, but you know, I looked for an email, couldn't find one, and I mean, I could probably look around on the forums, ask people around for it, but well, I mean, we have some screenshots, which is nice. So you can see that it looks kind of cool and interesting and stuff. But I guess ultimately there was really nothing to do, and that's really what hurt it in the ratings. As a matter of fact, it was actually the very last... darn it, I keep clicking the name when I'm not supposed to. Yeah, I mean, it got absolutely zero. Although it only had 2 people checking it out in the first place, so... I don't know. I guess... yeah, it ended up not doing very well anyway. I'm unable to get myself killed. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. That's a, like, if there's no way to lose, no falsifiability of the game, so to speak, to be very loosely interpreting of it. Yeah. A waste of time, that's great. Anyway, don't see much reason to play this game. I mean, I think the look is pretty cool, this thing, I don't know. But, I mean, if that is really all it is, then that's a shame. So, oh well, I guess. Sorry, Linlim. Okay, now Turumbar. Turumbar is one of the ones that's oh yeah, wait, let's do this alphabetically. No, let's just do this as I say it, because there's only 2 left. Turumbar by Legend of Angband. Let me just start getting this one up. Yeah, so this is how it starts. It's kind of takes forever, and in fact, that was one of the things that I don't know if it hurt the ratings, but it was one of the things that the reviewers found kind of frustrating. Is that just whoa? Look at all this text. It literally floods the entire screen. I think the intro screen tries to get as big as your actual resolution, and it just takes that much longer at the rate it's going for all of this text to end up, you know, finishing where it is. But we will begin to actually see items, yes, like a 7D RL production. I wonder if the other stuff got cut off, but we got Legend of Angband, you know, that's the guy who made it, and Turumbar. So there's that, and you know, you're supposed to hit like space bar or something to begin, but for the life of me, I could not get this. I tried basically every single button I could individually, even, and absolutely nothing would get me past the intro screen. Strangely enough, well, if I check my resource monitor, there's like a full CPU going on in the background, so there's obviously something that wants to be played here, but for whatever reason, it just does not. And I apologize to Legend of Angband for not being able to play his game, but I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, man, it's making me hungry. Anyway. Oh, whoops. I guess I got it started up again. Oh, yeah, right. I need to push the button. Button pushing! How about that? So if we just kind of take a quick look at where it is, and once again I just click on that. Again, the rating wasn't very high for the. I mean, saying that the ratings are important is kind of silly. You know, it's a matter of what you think personally about the game. Although I gotta say that a lot of the games that I thought were pretty good ended up being pretty high on the list. So, yeah, a lot of the games that were kind of lower were either in the category of I was saying needed to look a lot more into kind of polishing it up, or just needed to kind of expand on the functionality of the game. Anyway, I guess let's turn bars overall. Hardcore black and white roguelike, got killed first encounter in every game I played. Hardcore red impossible monochromatic hack and slash roguelike. Although technically, I mean, I gotta stop clicking on those. Cave Chop really fit in the same category, and it did a whole lot better. Well, there's no innovation in that, but you know, we saw Cave Chop, and that's what it was. So, the last game that I didn't, man, I really should have put some music to this. I'll have to do that in post. The last game that I wasn't able to do is Nightfall. However, this one I can show. It's just kind of how you say interesting, and the fact that I wasn't able to play it fully, and we'll see why in just a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to resize my screen. That would require me to make an entirely new video, and I'm not really up to that. So yes, the game in fact just totally plays right now. And, you know, we got a new game, and oh my god, there's plot. And I remember actually starting it and having two separate voices for the guy, but the reason I'm not going to go through this, in fact, I'll just press escape to skip. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Just the aesthetics are nice. It's very easy on how the game works and stuff. This is a really nice HUD, in my opinion. Although I guess I don't know what spheres are, but you know, you learn those things as you go. You talk to this dude. You know, he says, "You're telling me," and haha, we have fun talking about things in the darkness approaching us. And who's this guy? He's just some ghost with ending his sentences in question, regardless of how things work. And unfortunately, when you end up getting around these little pillar fire things, the game just crashes. So I don't know. I've gotten about as far as the screen past it, but even then, it just would not play for me. And it's a real shame. I don't know if it's a matter of not getting the compatibility settings right or what, but I tried this game quite a few times in a few different circumstances, and it just did not want to do anything. So I apologize to Mr. Numeron Reactor Productions man, but I just was not able to get it to run. So that is it really for all of the games that were successes, and I guess technically the Ascent into the Depths of Beyond was a failure by timeout, although it was only by 15 minutes, and I thought that was kind of, you know, still okay. Anyway, I'll be taking a look at all these failures. The Rainaways we can't check because they don't really have anything to show. But all the ones that were failures that still had something posted as kind of a prototype or whatever, I'm going to be showing in the next few videos, I think. I'll probably not make them all their own separate video, but, you know, something more like this, although obviously I'll be showing games. That's always nice. So anyway, yeah, this has been Game Hunter, just kind of explaining the ends, I suppose, of the 2012 7-day roguelike challenge. And join me next time when we finish up with, you know, some of the games that didn't quite make it, not including, I guess, the Ascent into the Depths of Beyond, but whatever. They're all winners as long as they tried their best. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.